You're watching Pulse for the 4th of November and it's time for some Dota 2 news. In this week's episode, we have a look at the latest patch to hit the Dota 2 beta servers. We have a bit of a talk throughout this episode about all the new beta invites going out and all the new servers Valve have apparently put up. Then we also have a look at the new comic from the Dota 2 team, Tales from the Secret Shop. It's pretty cool and well worth checking out. All of that and more. Let's get started. First up, we're going to have a talk about the latest patch to hit the Dota 2 beta servers. The crusade continues. In addition to the Omniknight and Dragon Knight, today's update includes another step in Valve's process of tackling the problem of players abandoning games repeatedly. And I personally can tell you that it is a pretty big problem right now. So what are they going to do? Well, apparently this is the first time that they're going to be moving beyond just gathering data and into the realm of actually taking action. Players who have been identified as repeatedly leaving games will be moving into a separate matchmaking pool for a period of time. As usual, there's a variety of other smaller additions and fixes, but that's the gist of it. I actually had a bit of a chuckle about this. Are we going to have a pool of players that's full of leavers, whiners, and ragers? Imagine those games! That could be absolutely amazing to watch, or at least be part of. I personally would love to see them in action. Anyway, we're not quite sure how it works yet, but we're gonna have to wait and see. I will most definitely be testing it this weekend if I get a chance. Along with these changes, there were apparently massive server performance improvements, and I will tell you, this is actually part of the next piece of news, but the guys from Valve have started putting up a lot more Dota 2 beta servers. There are apparently around 10 times more servers now, and they are sending out more waves of invites every couple of days, so if you didn't get in yet, have heart, you might well soon. You can obviously see the full patch notes below, including the gameplay changes, the bug fixes, the UI changes, and the changes made to the bots. There's also those two heroes, the Dragon Knight and the Omniknight. They are pretty cool and I can't wait to try them both out. That's about it for the patch though. As I said, check it out below if you're interested. Next up, I did mention that the Dota 2 server capacity was increased and a lot more invites have started going out. But to celebrate all of this, the Valve guys have released the first part of their official Dota 2 comic, Tales from the Secret Shop. Now, I have read through the first few parts of these comics and I gotta say, the art style is absolutely amazing and they're pretty funny. You can check them out, there are 3 parts available right now, and for all of you out there still waiting for a Dota 2 beta key, this could keep you busy. At least for a little while. Either that or it'll just make you want it even more. I'm not sure. So that's about it for the official news, and keep in mind that people are also receiving friend invites now. So if you do have a friend that got into the beta, he should have received 2 extra invites to hand out to friends of his. So you best bug him or her for one of those. Now in the extras for this episode, you can head on over to joindota.com to have a look at the groups and teams that have been announced for the Defense. That's the tournament I mentioned last week. You can see that DreamHack has included Dota 2 in their Winter Games lineup, and you can read that Moscow 5 has disbanded their Dota 2 team. As always though, the extras are for you to explore at your own leisure and you can find links to them below. That's it for this episode though. Keep checking back here soon for more Dota 2 news and gameplay. Remember to like the episode, favorite it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Most importantly though, happy Dragon Knight and Omniknight.